Hello, everyone. Hello, Steph. Hi, Debbie.
Hello, Faye.
How is everyone? Hi, Helen. I hope you're all well. We're here and it's Thursday again. I don't know where the week goes.
No, where do they go?
By. It just flies by, and here we are for another hour of crafting. So we are going to get going. I've got we're just waiting for a few more people I know are going to hop on and join us. So that is great stuff. And we're on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, as well as our Twilight Crop and Craft Facebook group, which is amazing. So I've got a Jennywren Cutfile title today. This is one that Jules, our design team member, used for one of our challenges for the Totally Crackers Cyber Crop. So I thought, right, I'm going to have a go at this challenge today. And Deb, I'm using this lovely background cut file that you designed, which I just love.
It's lovely, isn't it? But,
page of paws, is it?
Whole page of paw prints, I think.
Okay, love that.
I can check.
Yeah, I can't remember what I put the number. So it's this one is Jennywren Cutfiles 793. 793, and then the Santa Paws title is 787 on the website, and I've backed that in.
And the whole page of paw prints. The page was 793, but that's digital only.
That's it, digital only. But what the lovely Debbie did for me, because she's very kind to me, is she sent me this little cut file of all the little paws, so I can quite easily back them. And I've cut them out in brown, so that's going to make my backing quickly. Oh, whose birthday is it? Helen, is it your birthday? Happy birthday.
Birthday, Helen.
Christmassy birthdays is a bit... My little boy's birthday was yesterday, so we try and make a big thing of it, because it's like, oh, you got a Christmas birthday. So these were my page of paws. So thank you, Debbie. You rescued me. And I'm going to peel all these off. Oh, lovely. You've spent the day crafting. Now that is my idea of heaven. Crafting retreats, a whole day of crafting is just, that's a birthday treat. Making the most of it. So Deb, tell us what you're doing. You have got something that you've been working on with the children you work with.
I have, and I've just uploaded it. It's available as a free download, so you can either print the image. That's what I've been doing with the children. I've printed this onto white cardstock, but you can also cut it out as a cut file. So I've got it as a cut file, but I've got this to show you how I decorate it. This is the face. So everything, hair and everything, has to be in the face. When you're cutting it to make it 3D, you only cut on the black lines. If you cut anywhere else, you might get a headless angel, or you might get an angel with no wings. So you just cut on the black lines. And this part is the skirt, so that's what I'm decorating on this one. And then on the wings, you don't decorate the front, you decorate the reverse, because you don't see the front, you'll just see, if you decorate it, you won't see it. So that's what I've been doing today. And yesterday, I've made these with the children.
So have you made that into a cut file then, Deb?
Yeah, it's a cut file and an image, so you can use it as a cut file or an image. You can print it, or you can cut it.
Brilliant.
But I would say, if you're making it with children, I would say print it, because it's ever so difficult for them to decorate things with bits cut. And once you've decorated it, you won't be able to cut it because you won't be able to line it up. So I would recommend this way, just printing the template if you're doing it with children.
Is that one you got online, did you say? Or is that one you've got on our
Yeah, it's just
website?
gone online. I've just...
Ah, brill. It's on our...
No, I've just put it on the website. It's something I made years and years ago, but it's really with a compass, and I could never get it right. And I thought, right, I'm going to design a proper one that's fully centered and is like not... I wanted one that I considered perfect up to the ones that I could draw. So that's why I did it. So it is on the website. It's the newest number, and it is 864.
Love it. So,
and it's free. It will be free forever. So,
oh, it's a free one.
Free one, yeah. Because it's for... I just love it when children are crafting too. So
yeah,
hope people find it useful.
My little one is into crafting, so I will be making use of that.
And we'd love to see what you make. If you make anything with them, it'd be fab.
Get them uploaded. That'd be great onto the website. That's a nice little gift. So ideal for just printing out then and hand cutting if you don't have a digital cutting machine. Is that right? Because it can... Yes. It can be just downloaded and printed.
But I would recommend printing it. Yeah, I would recommend printing it if you're working with children.
Yeah.
Really, you could decorate sorts of paper and you could do all sorts, but yeah.
That's fab. Loving that. Right, I am just getting my paw prints on. I can't tell you how quick this is going to be, Deb. This is heaven.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so I am, Steph, just because I wanted to have this alternate pattern. But yes, I'm with you. I wasn't sure whether to use this, which is just a Vicky Boughton background, and you'll see the little bits of green in between, which is here, or I had actually made my own, but I wasn't... This was... Look, this went wrong. This was an old background where I was going to have like green grass at the bottom, and then... Because then the white showed up on the craft. I haven't... Oh, I can't decide. So I've not decided on a background yet, but I quite like the idea of the alternative paws, and obviously some of that's going to be hidden by the title, but I know what you mean. Into these lovely Vicky Boughton ready-made backgrounds. You don't want to cover it, but you do see the bits in between the paws. And I had thought about leaving some notch, but I just like the alternative dark light, dark light. I don't know. It's always a challenge with those Vicky Boughton backgrounds because I never want to cover them up. That is the thing.
No. I know.
They're just too beautiful. I mean, some of them are even more beautiful than that, and have lovely gold foil pieces and all sorts on there. So, Steph, did you get all those cards?
Thinking about your layer.
Yeah, it's a tough choice. Did you get all your Christmas cards finished, Steph? Because I know you were making them to take to the children. That was definitely a labour of love, but worth it. Very special. I just love this time of year. So some of you might have seen that I made this early this morning because I couldn't sleep. It was about 6 this morning. I did make a Word document, a file with all the challenges listed because I love a list. And I know we've got the challenges for Cyber Crop pinned to the top of our Facebook group. But I do like it all in one place. So I just, as I usually do for the Cyber Crops, put them all in a little Word document. So you've got a little checklist And I know some of you combine with challenges on other groups. So I thought this would be a quick and easy reference. Oh, they're all done, and the children love them, Steph. Ah. Or did they make you? Did they make you a card? Did you say? Must need to make a card with my name. Oh.
Oh, that's so lovely.
I love the handmade cards that children make. They're just the best. They are keepsakes, aren't they? Bit like you say, those fairies, Deb. Once little ones make those fairies, and then in years to come, you look back and you're like, oh, that's just lush.
Well, some of the children said some of the older children would have got them, their parents have kept them, and they still go on the tree. And I just think that's so lovely, because that's the kind of thing I did with my children, and kept them.
Yeah, even as an adult, we had the fairy on top of the tree was a paper fairy made when I was in the infant. So there I was in my 30s with, and it looked
lovely.
so handy. This angel went on the top of this tree. It looked absolutely, ropey, but it was the tradition.
We had a decorated Simon made on the tree for many years, but then it fell apart. It was really dodgy. We used to call her the psychopathic axe murdering angel, because she just had such a dodgy face.
Looked dodgy.
It had been Christmas day, so when it fell apart, I took a photo of the face, and the face is in the bauble now, so she's still on the tree.
Oh, love it. Oh, so the photo is inside the bauble, did you say?
Oh.
The classic toilet roll Christmas decorations. Oh, hi Dee. How are you doing? I can't believe we've had temperatures this morning here in the UK that went to -10.
Well, in my car it was -9 this morning.
-9? We're just not equipped for it, are we? We're not acclimatized. No, we try our best. Yeah.
So we had the gritters going up the road just outside our street today. I've not seen the gritters before. I don't know whether it's because it's a bus route they were gritting it.
Yeah. And it does. We put some grit on we've got a grit bin in our street because it's on a slope. On that first day we had that snow, and it has worked wonders. Kept that black ice away. Made it safe for people to get in and out. So if you treat it early enough, it makes it worth it. Oh, wow, Dee, you've got snow on the way. I think, our temperatures are going back up at the weekend to something like 12 degrees. So it's really strange because we've had -10 today, and that's not like, we have a cold winter, but not anywhere near that cold is unusual for us. Just getting these lined up. Working as quickly as I can. Oh no, Helen, you slipped over. I hope you're okay. My other half went out walking the dog yesterday and slipped over on the ice, and it was dark down a little lane. So you just got to be careful out there. It's a bit treacherous. Trouble is, you don't even know it's slippy before it's too late. Right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've got just enough. I didn't even count these. I just quickly cut some because, as you know, it was last minute. Oh, Helen, you achy. When you slip, it's like you never really know how hurt you are at the time, and it's the next day. You think, "Oh, I'm fine, everything's fine," and then the next day, you are aching, and you think, "Oof, that actually hurt more than I thought," or you jarred muscles that you didn't know you'd injured. Not good. So I hope everybody might get some crafting time over Christmas. It's usually a time where people might have a bit more time off work. I know it's a lot of family time, so there's all that socializing to be done. But hopefully you might get time to get going on those cyber crop challenges. That's what I hopefully plan to do in between family time. Right, nearly done. So you're making a bit of a pattern on yours, Deb. You're going for almost like it reminds me of the Zentangly, not Zentangly. Can you remember Kate Crane did the oh, I can't say that word. Mandalas. That's it. That was, I had a go at that workshop. I did an online class with Kate Crane, and that was all based around circles. Oh, Helen, you're going to have to go at the mini book. Yeah, no worries, Deb. I want to have a go at the mini book. So the Cal's class is still pinned to the featured post. A lovely little 5x5 mini book, which is perfect for if you've got 6x6 paper pads. I'm just cleaning off my glue here. 6x6 paper pads is ideal to get them used up. Right, the mat's key. This is the other cut file. I didn't use this one, Deb, but this is the other paw print cut file that I like, which is just the strip. And that's another cut file you've designed for us. But I decided not to use that one today. Right, let's see if this is going to work. So you can still see quite a bit of the green behind that. I quite like that because it's got the sort of greens and reds. So I think I'm going to do this. And then I have a picture of my little pooch. Look, this is Poppy. She's now 1, but this was her first bath. And I'm thinking this is just a die cut, and I cut this from self-adhesive cord. So that's quite a nice way to make your own embellishments. So I think I'm going to cut the top of the photo off, and I'm going to do that. And start to build up some embellishments here. Yeah, what do you think, Steph? It kind of, you can see more than we thought, and I just like that it looks a bit, it's a bit nicer than this. I wasn't feeling that. Look, that was a bit of a car crash, that, if I'm honest. I have got these though. How cute are these little embellishments, gingerbread men? I mean, it's probably not appropriate for this layout, but how cute is that? Look at those. Got to use those on a Christmas layout. They're little flat backed. Oh, and I did get my Fox box, and it had these lovely paper snips in, which for my design team layout you've probably seen online. This was my design team layout, and the Fox box came with all these little cutter parts. So I've used that already. I've used that. And then they have all these little circles. So I did use a little circle there. So I might use some of these on tonight's layout because I've got little pieces coming out of my ears. that I need to start using up. Right, let's peel this off. So this is sticky. Yeah, I just love a gingerbread man. And those little embellishments are cool. I haven't used them yet. I just sort of collect them. Right, let's stick this down. So is anybody else getting any crafting time this evening, or is it a watch along? Oh, Debbie, that looks so cute.
I probably won't finish it all. I'll just do the neck and show you how it kind of comes together.
That looks lovely. Just stuck that little strip there so that it's not sticky, so that I can position it where I want. I don't want it to get stuck on a layout. Right, let's see. I might go a bit offset like this. Let's see. I have got some little epoxy doggy flares. I was thinking of tucking some of these in, maybe top and bottom, but I do like the idea of using some of these. Maybe that one. Oh, good for you, Helen, because you've had your day of crafting, so now you're like, it's time to just watch, eat chocolate, which is good. I've got a giant bag of, you know, the Cadbury's dark milk buttons. I'm just loving the, it's been out for a while now, but it's in between milk and dark chocolate. Cadbury's dark milk. Have you heard of that, Deb?
I like the salted caramel ones. They're nice.
I do.
Yeah, have you tried the salted caramel? Tesco's do like a dark, I love that.
It's actually dark chocolate salted caramel.
Yeah.
That sounds right up my street. That's my kind of snack. Don't know if I'm going to use that or not. I'm just starting cutting bits out. Let's see. I haven't done my advent yet. Quite like that one that says naughty or nice. Keep forgetting to do the advent. So has anybody got any crafting things on their wish list? I think, I'm not sure I have. We were going to treat ourselves to some distress oxides, didn't we say, Deb?
Yeah, I haven't even looked yet. I don't know what I've been doing.
No, I got a few new Nuvos. So, where is my little? So this, I took this to a crop at the weekend. So I'll show you this. I took this to a crop at the weekend. This is a Deflecto holder, and so I treated myself to some new Nuvo drops. It's like Christmas, isn't it? It's like, ooh, let's open this little box. And these were the 4 colours that I decided to treat myself to because I had a little bit of spending money. So I I've got the basics, but these are some new colours that we had in stock. So I got what's that one? The woodland green, because I thought that was a bit Christmassy. And then I had this one, which is more pale, eucalyptus leaf, like the look of that one. And then this is like an antique rose. What's this? Heritage rose. So I treated myself to one of those. And then this one was a silver lining. So 4 of those. And then I did treat myself to some oxides, 3 oxides, didn't I, Deb? It was like Christmas. Was Christmas come early? So
Yeah.
I went, look, they're not even open yet, but I went Twisted Citron, Uncharted Mariner, which is the new one, and I went for Villainous Potion. So that was my treat to myself, which is a pre-Christmas treat, but that was my treat. Oh, Lindor, Helen.
Right, so this is what?
Lindor. Yes. Super cute. That is.
This is what it looks like. As well, but I won't do that. I'm going to do some scrapbooking now.
Is amazing. So that is on the website. That is a free download template that you can print and hand cut. So no measuring, no nothing needed, or you can put it on your scan and cut or your digital cutting machine, whatever you have. Right, I'm laying these little words. I quite like these. Here. Love these little paper snips. Got Wonder. I wonder if I can get away with this. Can I get away with a little one of these? How cute is that? You might go there. You might go there. Let's see. Playing with little bits. Now, because it was called Santa Paws, I thought it might be quite funny if I hand cut a Santa hat to go on top of the dog. A little bit comical, but I wondered if I could get away with that. Christmas. Santa Paws. That is funny. That does look quite funny. I wonder if I can get away with it. Shape it to his head or her head. I reckon I could get away with that. I'm going to put some white on there. In fact, I'm even going to use this little bit of white card. Why not? It's on the top of my paper snips. To cut. Hand cut the white fluff. Is that long enough? Why not make your own Santa hat? Tiny bit of glue.
Not sure whether to go white or this.
Oh, so that's lovely, Deb. So that's the little holly wreath.
Yeah, but I've backed it with glitter card. I've cut it in green and backed it with glitter card.
Fabulous.
But I have got some cutouts as well. I was wondering about putting it on white, and then doing some 3 leaves. Just a thought.
Yeah, I wonder if it probably looks better on a plain or background to make your
white,
or a mixed media background that's a bit
it
more
doesn't
green.
work on green.
No, I'm with you. Oh, I just blew all those bits off.
That's just too dark. Need to find a bit of white in it, I think.
My little Santa is going to have a bit of a white bobble on the hat. Oh, wow, that looks good on the green. Wow.
I thought it was a bit dark.
Yeah, so you could go a bit dark. You could go white with a bit of mixed media. Jerome. I've just dropped my little white dot. What do people think? You can help with the choosing. Green. I'm with you. The green wasn't quite right, Deb. It looks nice on the white. Really stands out. Sometimes that is just the way to go.
I could do little holly leaves in each corner.
That's my little Santa hat.
I keep going back to white.
Yeah, I think because it really pops. And what are you going to do? Build the holly, the other bits of holly up around or in the middle?
Yeah, I might do. Yeah.
Now I have these lovely gold letters, which I was going to spell the name Poppy because that's actually her one Santa Paws. Because I did have enough gold letters for some sparkles. Let's see. P. Just for some gold. P. P. Y. Poppy. Could put so Santa Paws Poppy, or I could go Poppy up here. Up high or down low? Tricky. Santa Paws Poppy. I think it's going to go down the bottom. I haven't stuck any of this down yet. I'm just playing about because you know what it's like. Start fussing and faffing before you feel happy with it. Santa Paws Poppy. Yeah, looks good on white. Helen thinks. I'm with you. And that's lovely with those little holly leaves in the corner. Looking good.
I'm thinking of building them up a bit. I don't know what photo I'm going to use yet.
Looks good. Right, so I reckon I need to stick this down, and I do need to start building up some of this because it's going to need a little bit more zhuzh. I was thinking I could do some stickles red on here like I did on this elf on the shelf. So this one, I built up a kind of ombre letter with the stickles. So I did wonder to add a bit of glitz. I've got a red stickle. So I think if I stick down first, let's assemble. Otherwise you just end up faffing and it never gets stuck. I'm going to go ATG gun on this one. Has anybody got any crafty plans at the weekend? We don't. We've got a nice Christmas meal on the Saturday. But other than that...
I'm going out with the girls from work on Friday, so that'll be nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, tomorrow now, isn't it?
It is that kind of time of year, isn't it? But I like a nice chilled evening of crafting, if I'm honest, very often. That is my idea of heaven. No good when you've got bits of fluff stuck in this. Oh, that's good, Steph. So you've got your nephews over, but then it's on to crafting. What crafting plans have you got, Steph? Are you working through your challenges? Because I know you've got them mapped out. And you're normally super organised with getting those challenges done. So I am liking that off to the side. Like that. And I'm definitely feeling a little bit of the red stickles. So I've got a, what's that? It's a burgundy. Burgundy red. I think that's what I used last time. Unless I took it to the crop and it's in my tote. Ah, yes, it wasn't the burgundy. Because I've got this one. What's that one called? This one is... Ah, Christmas red. Yes, that's what I need. Oh, December daily. We've done, what do we call it? What was the Shamil one, Deb?
Journal Your Christmas.
Journal Your Christmas. That's it. I've never done December daily.
Journal Your Year.
Journal Your Century, because we took so long.
I don't think we'd ever get into that, Faye, do you? Can you really?
December... No, I would
manage Journal Your Christmas. We're not going to manage.
No.
Yeah.
I love the idea of it because I think to do something daily would be lovely to look back on. But I worry that, no, it would still be 10 years later and I'd still... That's why I love these weekly lives.
Next joke thing.
It would, we'd be joking that we're so behind. But I do like with these weekly lives, you could, that does make us have time to craft, which I love. Right, a little bit glitz is what I'm needing. This is nice. A little bit of Christmas red. I love stickles. Can't get enough glitter. I don't think we stock enough stickles. We might have to get some different colours because I'm just loving it. We've got our general glitter. We've got our glitters, haven't we? The staples, which obviously are the most popular.
Yeah, I like the crystal ones because they go on any colour.
That's what I've got. So my go-to...
I do keep going back to the white.
We obviously stock a lot of these, but like the icicle, which is just your general... And it is a staple. You do always go back to it.
I have the red one. It's very good.
Red, very popular. And then I've got a few...
Yeah, the gold and the silver. Good.
Yeah, and there's a gold, and then there's a golden rod, which is a yellowy. So you see, they're slightly different. And then that's a platinum. Can't beat them. Gotta love a glitter. Right, what I'm going to do with this, I don't want the lines, so I am going to just, with a paintbrush, dab this, make it a bit ombre. Move the stickles about, but I don't want it to go on the cut file. So I'm just kind of painting it. smoothing it, smooshing.
Smoothing.
Smoosh, yes, smooshing glitter. It's quite therapeutic. Painting with glitter. There we go. Oh, that's nice. You do a double page of highlights each year. Oh, that's nice. So like, does it build up year on year so you can look back over a number of years? Now, I love that idea. So you like do a double page spread.
Yeah.
That is nice.
Now that's doable.
Yeah. And then it would build up over a number of years. It'd be lovely to look back on.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Perhaps we need to do that.
Yeah, that would be right up my street. And actually some of these layouts you could put into an album, and it would be quite nice to date them, and then you could have them kind of chronologically to look back. Right, I'm loving that. I've done a little bit of glitter. I've just kind of painted on, blending it up a bit. And then as it dries, look a little bit ombre stickles. Dabbing it up. Nice. That's probably enough, I reckon. There you go. I'll do. Yeah, Helen, I think you've sold that to us. That is definitely achievable. And you could build that up over time. I like that idea. Right, there's my picky. I'm going to have
We can start that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've never scrapped in A4 before, so I quite like the idea of scrapping in A4 as well, doing something a bit different, but that is not something I've done before. I said I was going to have a go at. Nice idea. Let's get Poppy's Christmas hat on. She is. Santa Paws. Cute. Cute little doggy. And then I've got all these little sentences. Naughty or nice. Yeah, we'd love to see. That would be great if you don't mind posting some pages, and then gives us an idea of how it works, because I love the thought of doing that. That seems manageable to me. We started Journal Your Christmas. So Journal Your Christmas, you do, again, I think Journal Your Christmas is like December Daily, because you do have a little album, and you label each page with each day in December, and then you do journal each day, but we just couldn't keep up.
I haven't got something for each day, and it's just a bit too manic, isn't it?
You just feel like you get behind, but...
And then things like your family traditions, once you've scrapped them, you can't, can you? It's things that were traditions when you were a child. You only scrap those once.
Yeah. Exactly. Right, my photo's going on. Oh, note to self, get covered in glitter. That's why that's why the wet glitter is no good. Anybody ever do that? You get stickles all over the place. In fact, I could put a little bit of red glitter in the title. That might be quite nice. Now I've got glitter in there, I might as well add a bit more. Why not? Get a little bit of red glitter in there. I might have to use my paintbrush again. Tiniest bit. Where's that little paintbrush gone? A little bit of glitter in there. So are you making those leaves a bit 3D then, Deb? Like using the
I'm
embossed...
bending them with my nail. Can you see?
Yeah.
I'm just bending them with my nail, so
just in half of it. Yeah. Like it. Just a bit of glitter in there. Fab. And I did have a little... So I found a little pack of sequins, and this has got little hearts in. And I did wonder if this little heart might fit in here. If it was the right shape. And it is a little shiny heart. I'm going to glue that in. That's it. Shiny heart. It's in there. Right. Get this stuck down. Do I go for some foam pads? Might need to stuck this down when it's dry. Because I don't want to get glitter everywhere. There we go. Santa Paws. Time is flying by.
Oh gosh, it is.
It is 5 minutes to go.
Oh my goodness.
What photo are you planning to scrap with yours then, Deb? Have you got an idea? Or are you going to wait for Christmas?
I don't know, but it'll be a Christmas one. Yeah. But I know I'll have loads from this
next week or two.
Yeah, and other ones obviously from the Christmas pop. So I've got quite a few photos coming.
I bet you will have some really cool photos to scrap this year.
Yes, a certain little person.
Yes.
We went over to the park today and almost all of the pond is frozen today. Just a tiny little bit where ducks could swim. But you can see the two different thicknesses of ice. Where it's gone, where it's frozen
2 layers.
Again.
Wow.
Yeah, and the bit that was frozen is even thicker.
Gosh.
Hilarious. So watch the duck life. Talk about comedy. Absolutely hilarious.
Trying to find a little bit of water to swim in, or trying to break the ice. What were they doing?
No, I took some feed up so they could see the food was there, and they were trying to come and get it, but of course they were sliding on the ice. Oh, it was so funny.
Oh, cute. What do we think? Do I do the poppy there, or do I stick with poppy along the bottom? Hard to know. What looks best? Sparkle all the way. What do people think? Normally I get some advice from my friends on what people think works.
I love the hat. The hat's brilliant.
The hat, it just works, doesn't it? But I want to put her name, and I just don't know whether I go Santa Paws Poppy along the bottom, and then I can build up some other embellishments up there. Or whether it needs to go there. What to do? I also have these cool Christmas jumpers I haven't used yet. If I want some proper festive embellies, get the old Christmas jumpers in. Who knows? Like it more at the bottom, yeah. I think you're right there. And actually just embellish around here. I do need to make it a bit festive because otherwise it just looks like a page of paw prints. So it does need some sort of maybe not those. I'm not committed to those Christmas jumpers yet. I do have some of these Christmas trees left over, but again, that's a slightly different green. Doesn't really stand out on there. Santa Paws Poppy. Kind of thing that's just going to need to play around with. Maybe dive into the stash and see what other bits I can find. I did have this nice washi. Bit of gold washi, possibly. Slightly different gold to the title. We shall see what comes up. That's quite a nice green tree. Don't have that many Christmas embellishments. Do you think the Helen the Christmas jumper stickers work? So I reckon that there. Yeah, and then stick with the Christmas jumpers because they kind of look cute. I quite like this green, maybe this green one because it's a darker green. That's it. These types of layouts you always end up playing with because you're like, I'm not entirely happy with it. It takes a bit of faffing. A little bit of faffing. Oh, that's looking good, Deb. Right, put a jumper next to the S and P of the title. Ah, yes. Here, Steph, under there. To balance this out, I'm seeing what you mean. And I've got a little tank top here. Yes, you see? This is how scrappers spot what is required. Balances that out with the jumpers, yeah?
Yeah, that looks fab.
That's what it needed. And it's like the whole triangle situation, isn't it? It's like in threes. Sometimes I do actually have another little tank top here. Maybe I'll put two over here.
What you need is you need another picture of Poppy in a Christmas jumper for dogs.
You do. As Steph said, these are like the dog jumpers, you know. I totally get it. They're when people go out with their dogs dressed up in their little dog
I suppose
jumpers.
you'd be allowed to buy one of those, would you?
Oh no. My other half would not allow our working dogs. Well, they're not working dogs, but they're springers. I would dress them up in a cutesy little jumper.
Yeah.
I would very quickly be told, no, that's not how it works. But they would look cute. Right,
I reckon whoever's walking the dog gets to choose what they wear.
Exactly. We do have like dog towels that you wrap. What was that, Deb? I missed you then.
I try walking them. You get to choose what they.
Yeah, exactly. Sparkle all the way. Maybe a little sparkle all the way down there. In the corner to tie the red bits together. Sparkle all the way. Ooh. Sparkle all the way. Even this little sticker is cute. Little circle.
Can't do any more until I've got my photo. I've got.
And I think, that's about as far as I can get. And I might find just a few little other Christmas embellishments to add, because I think I can get away with adding that little gingerbread man here. But other than that, I'm going to just fiddle and faff, and then I'll post a picture online, because it might need just a few more little bits. But that is a pretty good start, isn't it? Oh my gosh, yeah, 9:05. You see, we didn't even notice. We're having so much fun. So that is us, and we're back, aren't we, next week? Because that'll be our last one then before Christmas. So we'll be back next Thursday. So that is us done. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Keep those Cyber Crop challenges coming in. Albums are open until the 8th of January, when we're going to have our random prize draw. So yeah, keep taking part. Thanks for joining us, everyone, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.